Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Moggycraft. And today we are starting things off at one of the farms that we built last time. Because this is working, but this somehow isn't. Which is very weird, because it's the same. Like, there's nothing different about this. Maybe it's actually that villager over there? Like, I'm really not sure. But if it is, then I don't think we can have a wheat or beetroot farm over there. So what I'm gonna do is move that villager, and we're gonna see if this starts to work. So I moved the villager, but I'm still not getting any carrots. So I don't know why this side is broken and this one is working, but I'm gonna say this is a problem for another time. So today we are actually not going to be working on our base. No, we are going to go back to spawn. And why do we need to go back to spawn? That's because we have shulker boxes upon shulker boxes full of enchanted books. And of course, we're gonna need a shop to put these in. And we are going to build this shop pretty much next to our forge shop, which has made some diamonds. I don't think I've shown on camera every time I took out the diamonds, but it did make some diamonds, and yeah, I think it hasn't really sold much in the past few weeks, but I'm glad we got something out of it at least. And of course this is where the pop-up shop and the elytra shop were. So I think maybe not over here actually. We should keep spawn in mind. That's not my job, by the way. That's Sandy's and Jula's job. Maybe move it to here? Yeah, I guess this place right here would work. Or we can actually just put it right over here and have the path from spawn just circle around it. We'll see. Alright, so I've laid out a 23 by 23 area, which, I mean, as you can see by this, it's a bit too big, but that is going to be the largest part of this entire build, and that's just gonna be part of the roof. So it's not actually going to be this big around the sides, because that's going to be over here. So, yep, this building itself is just this size. And in case you're wondering what I'm building, well, I'm selling books, so the thing that made more sense to me was a library, but why have a normal one, right? Well, I decided to go on the internet and look up a few pictures of a certain library that I remember from a TV show I used to watch quite a lot as a child, and, well, I actually rewatched it a few times recently, but do you guys know the TV show Avatar: The Last Airbender? Then you would know that there was a library at one point. Oh, this is not going to be the entire thing, of course, because that would just be way too big. I'm just going to have the top floor. Just a quick progress update. The walls are now done, and the inside, I mean, there still needs to be some stock, and I think we can kind of, yeah, just put some more sand down here, really make it look like it was covered in sand once. Yep, okay. And actually the same goes for the outside. There could definitely be a lot more sand going around this entire place. But before we do more detail like this, even though I've literally just done quite a bit, we should probably get the roof in. Because for now it's just, yeah, quite boring looking. It just goes up, but it doesn't have a roof yet. So let's do that. Alright, the roof is in, except for two things. Light and glass. So, obviously I'm gonna hang some lights from the ceiling here. And we're gonna need to put in some glass. Let's go do that first. Glass is done, and now the lanterns. And I think that's all. Now this hole in the center was supposed to be where the staircase would be. Of course, it wouldn't actually be a staircase, but like there would be signs of it. So that's kind of why I wanted to have it go into the ground, but I think, yeah, this will be much better. If we just have it slightly smaller, I think that's fine. Kind of looks like a creeper blast here, but I think it's fine, really. Just gonna have to put the stock in right now and come up with pricing. Walls, a roof, light, and of course, stock. So, I think this place is finished, and I've also added this barrel where I'm gonna sell some experience. I think 3 diamonds a stack. Although I don't have that much yet, so I might either up the price or just go like this. I think for now I'll keep it like this. But hopefully soon I can actually sell 64 for 3 diamonds. And I have a nice book here, so it says, "Welcome to Wan Shin Tong's library, home to he who knows 10,000 things. Built to preserve old world's knowledge, lost to all mankind, it has now been located at spawn of Moggycraft. Still buried deep into the sand, only the top floor seems to be available." And that is actually it. So, I mean, not for this episode, but for this shop at least. And I might actually have a picture up on screen right now to show what I used as a referencing tool. So a picture I looked at and was like, I can copy this, that and that. So as I mentioned before, this area of spawn is up to Jula and Sunny to decorate. Whereas this is still our communal area where everyone can build. Such as shops. But also lakes, and that is where this thing comes in. So at first Jula said that he would do this lake. He hasn't been on in quite some time. Neither have the others really, but yeah, whenever he was on, he hasn't done anything with this. So I think at this point I'm just gonna do it myself. So what do we need? Well, we need to make it less rectangular, because right now it just looks awful. So first I think I'm gonna have the terrain move slightly back, and I'm probably gonna keep the size. I'm just gonna reshape it. I gotta say, this already looks a lot better than the weird rectangular bit of water that was here at first. And I think we can all agree to that. And there was something here that I still have to do. Because we have this rule that, yeah, if it's on all four or just on three sides, I think, um, you're gonna need four lamps. So, boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Today we have made this place look quite lively, but right now it is October, so I think we should change that around just a little bit. And as soon as this box opens, you guys will see, yep, perfect Halloween decoration. Mycelium, bones, pumpkins, some nether stuff, and cobwebs. So let's start decorating. The first thing I kind of want to do is kind of like make a skeleton-ish. Let's see, how am I... Yeah, let's grab the dirt. And... So we're gonna... Nope. Alright. Yeah, and maybe if we do that, let's see. If maybe two and then... I'm gonna have to think about this actually. No, let's actually do this. This will be fine, I guess. Nah, a bit too wide. Maybe if we... No, let's do it actually 3 wide. Alright, I believe this is... Yeah, I think this is much better. Maybe we can even do it too wide, to mean too high. So 3 total. Not make it too big. Yeah, and if we do that every other block, maybe 5 times? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, that already looks a bit like there's something buried down here. Slightly dug up, I don't know. But let's add in some special mycelium. Just around the place a bit. Maybe not everywhere, but definitely in most places. And maybe add in some nethery stuff. Some fire. I quite like that. Okay. Maybe add in 1 cobweb over there. And place down a pumpkin. I don't know, over here? Let's do one in both corners. Alright, well that's one thing. So, I have an idea and I'm not sure if Sandy's going to approve, but I'm gonna do it. So, changing this out, just gonna grab these wool blocks. Okay, gonna place those there. And... Okay, that's a little bit on the bad side. Maybe... No, that's very sad that it doesn't work. Actually, this works, I think. Yeah. You can still go into the shop. doesn't really ruin anything. Okay. And this place actually looks like the perfect spot for another build. So I'm gonna make some spikes here. And they're not gonna be anything special. There's gonna be a few spikes going out of the ground. Just like that. Maybe have another one nearby, like over here. Okay. And of course, we actually have some more. So let's maybe make a third over here. And by just changing the ground up a little bit with the same blocks that we used before, this already looks a lot spookier. Oh yeah. What I'm making now, I'll probably make a few more of around this in this area. So, pumpkin on its head. And then we're gonna get the hoe out and we're just gonna hoe the ground around it. And we're gonna have to make sure to always plant our seeds. I have made one more of these wheat patches with a pumpkin or scarecrow-ish kind of thing in the middle. And I've done the sensible thing of changing the fountain into a lava fountain. Yeah, so the thing is, lava doesn't flow that far in the overworld, so it doesn't actually go down here, nor does it spread to every single block. Huh. Interesting. I don't like this. But I think for now we can keep it just because of Halloween, of course. And yeah, let me know what you think. Should we keep it or not? And what do you think of the decorations? And let me know what you're gonna be with Halloween, of course. But that's gonna be it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to get notified. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.